In Northwest news, the difference between Western and Eastern Washington was on display Friday as Seattle officials provided a place for marijuana smokers to light up to honor the first anniversary of the drug's legalization. Not everyone in Seattle agreed with the decision, and KOMO's Matt Markovich tells us about it.
They're lighting up because they can.
You know, they legalized an ounce of marijuana in Washington State, so I decided to roll mine up into a joint.
The deal the promoter made with the city was ID checks, adults only, a sealed-off area with privacy fencing, because it's against the law to smoke marijuana in clear view of the public.
I approached the city and said we are going to be consuming cannabis on site. I did not approach the city and say we're going to have a pot rally and nobody's going to be using pot. I told them very clearly, we're going to consume cannabis on site, and I would like you to permit that.
And the city did, after the managers of Seattle Center said no.
I just moved here about 4 months ago from Tennessee, so I just wanted to go somewhere where people are a little bit more lax on things.
Despite state law making smoking pot okay for adults, possession of marijuana is still illegal in the eyes of the federal government. And this is happening right under the nose of the U.S. Attorney.
I think the city is going to have to look carefully at whether this is a good use of their resources and their space.
The U.S. Justice Department has said publicly it's taking a hands-off approach to pot in our state unless pot sellers are operating within 1,000 feet of places where kids can be found. And Seattle Center has lots of kids.
That is an area that's well trafficked by children. And are you really cordoning it off to kids, or are you sending a message to kids?
The message for now is enjoy.
I don't see why we shouldn't be able to have more of these more often.
Durkin sees it another way.
I feel like for the last year we've been living through the freshman year of college. Now it's time to have, I think, serious discussions on what are going to be the parameters around this and kind of maybe get through this Yahoo phase.
9 people, including the president of the state's Association for Substance Abuse and Violence Prevention, wrote letters calling for the event to be canceled. Their movement was unsuccessful. Saturday marked the 72nd anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor. Thousands gathered at the memorial in Hawaii to honor those who died in the attack that drew the United States into World War II against Japan and Germany. Pearl Harbor survivors, joined by children and current service members, laid commemorative wreaths throughout the memorial. The ceremony began with a moment of silence and ended with a 21-gun salute and taps being played. The Japanese surprise attack in 1941 killed 2,403 Americans. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.